My dreidels down.
Welcome to the show, it's the Packer Squad, talking all things green and gold. Give a round of applause. We break it down every game, every play, from Lambeau to the talks. You know we slay. Got the energy, electric vibes, always hype. Join the conversation, come on, grab your mic. It's a podcast flow that keeps your heart in tune. Every touchdown, every fumble, we're the afternoon. Packer boys, we be bringing the heat. Live on YouTube, can't accept defeat. Subscribe, hit that bell, never miss a beat. Follow us on Facebook, it's the ultimate retreat.
This is a Huddle Sports Network broadcast. You can find us on Roku TV, Amazon Fire TV, Facebook, and of course YouTube. Get all your NFL news here first.
Well, hello there, everybody, and welcome to the Packer Boys. How you boys doing tonight?
Doing great.
How
bro.
can you be doing anything other than amazing after that ass whooping we just put on the Redskins?
Oh yeah,
Technically the Commanders, but yeah.
I was going to say we might have beat them back so hard they went back a few years and became the Redskins again.
Back
when
to the
did
Redskins.
Ken become Pat Sajak? What a whooping!
Usually when there's molybdenum marching powder involved.
What a whooping!
Oh, you better believe it. So much from that narrative from last year that, Green Bay can't beat a playoff team. They got swept by the Vikings. They got swept by the Lions. They got swept by the Eagles. Well, we started off this year crushing the number one seed in the NFC North from last year and absolutely locking Jaden Daniels down and the team that was in the NFC Championship. Now, don't worry, Eagles. Our game with you is coming real soon.
I got to give a lot of credit to Goot, man. He started this 4 years ago after, going out to Rodgers. We started building something special. We were young. We're still very young. And it took time to bring them to gel. And then, like last year, we seen exactly what we needed. We needed a little more line help. We got that. We needed our receivers help because of drops. We went in and got two guys out of the draft, and actually the whole receiver room pretty much perked up. It's like, oh, shit, I better get my job done or I'm next. I'm out. You know what I mean? And then they went out and our pass rush fucking needed help. So we went and got a new coach. And then we went out and got another pass rusher in the draft. And plus we went out and got Parsons. I mean, we did all our fucking homework, got it done. Now we got a 3 to 4 year window to get it done, to get a Super Bowl. Can we do it?
Yeah.
We don't know. But I think we have good chances. I think our chances are good, but we got 4 years to try to get it. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah. I was going to say the way they set up Micah Parsons' contract, too, we don't get a major hit from that until about 3 years from now.
Exactly.
And even then, it's not, oh, my God, devastating.
And we locked out Watson for another year, so he's good to go.
All right. Well, I gave Wicks a whole bunch of shit all off season long.
Me too.
Let me hand this guy his flowers. He has learned how to catch the ball, and he could possibly be the number one receiver in Green Bay.
Yeah.
And then people asking about Golden. You know what I mean? Like, Love made an underthrow and overthrow. I gotta say, or else Golden would have been fucking on the scoreboard.
Been involved too.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
Bro, he hits him on that one. He just missed his outstretched fingers, man, by inches.
About Wicks, when you speak so strongly about him, I'm almost beginning to be convinced that he might be going on the same kind of trajectory that Davante Adams did with his first 3 years with Green Bay.
Yeah.
Absolutely, A-Dub. I can't lie. I had the thoughts of the same thing watching these first two games this year, that holy shit, he's finally got it.
That's who Wicks was being compared to, was actually Davante Adams.
Yeah, especially stat-wise, considering the first 2 years they were here with us. So it was like Davante broke out his third year with us. Who's to say Wicks couldn't do the same?
It's
The
like
sad news. The sad news is Eric's reverse curse hit us. You know what I mean? With Jaden Reed breaking his collarbone. You know what I mean?
He said, I seen that tweet. He came out and said, yeah, he had a tweet come out and says that he's having surgery next week. Must be because he got to wait till the swelling comes down. And then he said, I'll see you in November. That's what his tweet said.
I get that the supposed timetable for it is 6-8 weeks, but I would honestly rather hold him out till either for the playoffs or the very end of the season. Make sure he's got more than enough time to heal up, because the thing I want to do the least is rush this guy back out there.
Especially,
we've got at least so far enough wide receiver talent to not. I'm not going to say make up for or replace, but deal with his absence.
Oh, exactly. I mean, we got rebuild. We got Heath that's showing out. He had a really good catch on that sideline. I mean, we still got Shepard in the background, you know, and we got people.
Reed's catch was good. If it wasn't for the fucking penalty, that was a great fucking catch in the corner.
Yeah.
Oh man, that was amazing.
Man, that was a good fucking catch.
Hey, if anything else that's beneficial for us while Reed is absent is that we're going to see more production and growth with the two rookie receivers we got.
Exactly.
I mean, Matthew Golden and Savion Williams will get more reps in this offense now.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised with now that Reed is out, if we kind of shift the focus from using Golden as an outside guy to using him as a slot receiver, at least until Reed is back.
Yep.
You know, usually I hate. Oh, go ahead, A-Dub.
Sorry. And we've already seen what we can do with Savion Williams during that game as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's called again? Usually I hate early bye weeks, but I think we need this early bye week. You know what I mean? We have some players banged up. You know, we got Brenton Cox banged up. We got Zach Tom banged up. You know what I mean? Just a couple players.
Aaron Banks.
Aaron Banks.
I know we put Brenton Cox Jr. on injured reserve, but do we know a timetable for him to be back?
Not sure. He's got to get his Cox checked.
I ain't heard
Go 4 weeks. If you go on IR, you're out for 4 weeks for sure. 4 weeks minimum.
At least we got 10 days to heal up some of our players before the next game.
Oh, yeah, for sure. There's lots of time to heal up. Lots of time.
Yeah, it's nice having the mini bye, but holy shit, playing 2 games in 5 days is absolutely terrible for both teams. You see how many guys went down in this game, especially playing it the second week of the season like this.
Yeah, I think Eckler was terrible.
That was heartbreaking. The guy sat there and has been on a bunch of teams where he's real close to achieving something, and the Redskins at least have a good outlook this year, and now he's not going to be able to be a part of it.
He was at least giving them a spark when he touched the ball. I mean, he had the biggest runs for their team. I mean, he was giving us a little more fits than anybody, other than the tight end. Fucking man, we got to fix that in the middle.
Zach Ertz.
I get
Quay Walker was on him most of the time.
Yeah, Quay Walker needs to again still work on his over pursuing, because that's what I totally think of why he whiffed. Because before the ball even got there, he was out of play.
I know, but the tight end in both games, they gashed us in the middle there.
That wasn't I had been on record speaking about that being an issue for Quay Walker. Like, as good as he is to fly around on the field, he always has his difficulties when it comes to coverage.
Yeah. And the Rasheed Walker fucking penalties came back, dude. Come on, man. You know what I mean? Like, and then
I don't remember seeing Rasheed Walker get them. I remember Anthony Belton getting quite a few, and Sean Ryan getting a couple.
Yeah, Ryan.
There was a couple of Walker too.
Oh,
man.
I must have spaced on those.
I'll give the Commanders some credit. They fucking went and got some studs for their lines, bro. I gotta say, they beat their lines. They did what they had to do to fucking contend. I mean, seriously.
And then towards the end,
in Chuck, right now, it's real hard to hear from them because they got a whole bunch of crows shoved in their mouth.
That's right, bro. And if they don't, we're slapping them in the face. You fucking idiot.
And if you really want to hype anything up from the first 2 games, you can say The run defense that people said would take a big dip hasn't wavered at the slightest after this trade.
Yeah.
Two games and only 100 yards
And
allowed.
You know that last drive the Commanders had, their last touchdown drive? They actually, Packers defense, they were putting in like a second and third string. They mixed it in a few guys. They had Sorrell out there. He got a half a sack, his first time out there.
Yeah, and speaking of the run defense, their A-dub, here are the stats, at least from the first game.
You know what's funny though? Like, I like this beat, but at the same time, Cowboys weren't giving anything up in the middle. It was mostly fucking Saquon off a dump off. It was Jalen Hurts running. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and if you want to cherry pick anything with the Cowboys, they'll tell you, look at how many yards the Eagles were averaging on their rush when Kenny Clark was out there on the field.
Yeah, no, he made a difference.
It wasn't anything higher than 3.
Give our boy Kenny some credit.
How many yards? Yeah, he did make a difference.
Did you guys see how often Kraft and Parsons was held last night?
Yeah,
it was just ridiculous.
Bro, it's unbelievable how much they're getting away with hands to the face, bro. Hands to the face. I mean, they were literally choking them. They had full arms around their face, bro. You could see it.
Yeah.
How the fuck is that not a flag? I don't get it.
Yeah, I don't get it.
Well, there were a few questionable calls from these refs, and the head ref there, he apparently had no idea how to work a microphone.
Yeah.
Because how many times did you see?
Yeah.
That was just your TV. I heard him just playing.
I just want to say to Lion fans, I don't understand why Washington. I mean, we smacked the shit out of them. They beat you, we beat you, and then we turn around and beat the bullies who beat you.
Yep.
We're
you know what's funny?
Here's the deal. Well, here's the deal with Washington. They pretty much revamped that roster a bit to where you would say they're not the same team that beat Detroit in the playoffs.
No, you're right.
I will give it to Washington. They did a lot to address their run game for the defensive side, and it was decently effective against us. The only thing that I got to say, I was worried about their corners and how sticky they can be. Marshawn Lattimore needs to go out and slather some butter on his face because that guy was toast all game.
Wick was killing him.
I seen some breakdown film on Golden. He was open on a lot of plays, and he just wasn't getting thrown the ball. But he was open all the time. That dude's so fucking fast.
The announcers were talking shit out of him.
Yeah.
It was like Lattimore. He comes from, he's over in New Orleans, and he's shut down. He comes here, and they're just picking on him.
I remember hearing much about Golden to where if Green Bay, if there's one way Green Bay operates, which is smart to me, is that they don't chug the rookies into the fire off rip right away. Like they're giving them time to adjust. They're giving them time to adjust and get acquainted with the offense.
It's just the way they do it, man.
They sprint you in here and there. They sprint you in a little more and a little more, a little more.
They set ways on who they are. They're the
it's like Savion Williams.
Yeah.
But I think on that play, Savion Williams, I think he was supposed to stop and pitch it back to Love, and Love was supposed to throw a bomb. But somehow it got mixed up, so he's like, oh, screw this, and he tucked it and ran with it.
Bro, it was a great run.
He's
I was going to say, Dorn, that actually wouldn't shock me a bit if that's what the game plan was.
Yeah,
we've already seen a bit. LaFleur's being a hell of a lot more aggressive this year. Granted, he still has the issue of when we're up by 2 scores that he wants to sit on it a bit and just run.
I hate that.
But at least it was better this game.
Yeah. Why is he pulling a Dan Campbell every game too, man? We going for it on 4th down every game. He's gone for it on 4th down at some point.
It depends where you are, though. It depends on where you are.
Yeah.
Bro, it was the start of the game. It was the start of the game. Our first drive, he goes for it.
When it comes to LaFleur doing that, I'm thinking he's building himself up to where he's trying to find situational plays and downs where he can be more aggressive.
You know what's scary?
I'm not arguing. I'm just,
Do you know what's scary? This fucking team didn't even hit a ceiling yet. It's not even close to it. They're just scratching the surface on this offense right there.
Oh, yeah. Parsons hasn't taken full snaps yet.
No.
Yep. And I keep reading somewhere where Parsons is supposedly upset about having to deal with the snap count. Like he wants to go full reps Raz be a full-time starter during the
He's
game.
gonna
I've seen
be,
that.
bro.
I think next week.
That question, look, that question was answered during the game. Remember that video that they showed the angle of his back being
Yeah.
bent, like fucking to go against, and then get that one
They
sack?
showed the degree of the bend. It was 40 degrees and 42 degrees. 42
Yeah, I was like,
degrees,
oh, Blinds fans, oh, his back, huh? His back.
Let me tell you, as the man that has suffered for back issues for 35 years, that back is perfectly healthy.
It is.
Yeah.
They were stupid. They fell for the fucking. I mean, look, that was Jerry Jones's way of trying to say, he's trash. He's back. He's damaged goods. He was trying to throw.
The main thing now is get him football shape.
Yeah,
That's what they're trying to do.
He was trying to twist the narrative about trying to fool Green Bay and protect his ego when it came to
He was
that
trying
play.
to keep the Cowboy fans from killing him. Trying to say that he's Micah's back is he's damaged. Micah's a cancer in the locker room. I mean, the reason he hasn't made our defense look good, but look at how he looks when you get him around real pieces, real guys, real defense. Look at the shit he can do, and look at what he does to everybody else. I mean, even when he's not in there, the defense is fucking solid. Solid.
Gary's came up.
I'm
Van Ness.
As much as I'm loving the defense, I say we gotta start demanding more from our offense, because when it comes to the first half of the game, we pretty much rounded up over damn near more than 300 yards of offense, and yet we were only able to come away with just 14 points to show for it.
We get in the red zone, it seems like we kind of fizzle out. And it's like, dude, we got to.
That's part of the
that's how I feel. Like as much as we're good to move the ball down the field every once in a while offensively, we got to come away with more points than what we get in the first half.
You guys, I think we will. I mean, it's the week 1 and week 2. I mean, we're playing 2 games in 10 games or 10 days.
Well, not only that. Remember, almost every Matt LaFleur team that we have had here in Green Bay has started out slow.
Yeah, it's opposite.
If this is starting out slow, the league is in real trouble this year.
I like the nastiness of this team already. Like the Jordan Love truck stick. The fucking,
bro.
The Tucker Craft. Get the fuck off me. You know what I mean? Get out the way.
Tucker Craft, I'm more than okay with him doing all that. Jordan Love's, it was cool, and it gave
Get down and slide
boost to the team. I don't want him doing that too often.
Yeah,
bro.
Especially if you wonder.
His other shoulder.
The crowd went fucking crazy when it happened.
Yeah, I would say don't do that too often, especially if you run the risk of hurting your throwing arm.
Well, after that, Parsons came down to him and says, "So you were listening to me last week, didn't you?" Because Parsons said something. I want this offense to be more nastier, and Love showed it. They can be nasty.
Yeah, leave that to Jacobs to do it.
He didn't have to be a little pansy like Patrick Mahomes and fake like he was running out of bounds first.
You know, one thing I was worried about was our offensive line fucking missing Tom and Banks. And then and our young guys actually, let's see. One
I was going to say, Belton fucking sucked.
Belton bailed on us, bro. But he was all night. I mean, I kept seeing one guy always getting past, running past and it was his guy. That's how much.
But he didn't
Jordan Love had to sidestep him a bunch of times. He had to go around him a bunch of times.
That's assignment issues. You know, that can be easily that's because he just got in there. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, don't forget too, coming out
and personally,
he was not known as a pass protector.
And personally, I'm willing to give Belton a pass on that part in regards to the fact that the kid is still a rookie. Like rookie mistakes like that from an offensive lineman is bound to happen at any point in time in their career eventually. So
he didn't cost us any more big plays. I mean, that cost us a touchdown. I mean, honestly, that was a great pass and it was a great touchdown. I mean, that's what makes it so bad. Other than that,
penalties,
you're right, A-Dub. He's a rookie. He's going to make those mistakes. There was a lot of veterans on the other side he had to take on as a rookie. I mean, I said, he's better. That's how you train a guy. I mean, he's been trained. Now you throw him out there. He's got to get that time in, or he's never going to get better.
I
hope he does his job. I mean, and it worked. I mean, to the most part.
Hopefully,
I mean,
like some offensive things get cleared up because like there was 4 bombs that were missed out there. You mean 4
Yeah.
explosive plays?
bro,
Yeah,
bro.
I want to see Jordan Love putting some more air on these balls and allowing the receiver to run under it. He's throwing it on too much of a low.
I wanted the
Yeah.
30 burger too, man. I really wanted the 30 burger. I was hoping so hard for the 30 burger. But you know what? Hey, when we're ready, by the time we're ready to go, we'll be hitting 30 points on the average.
But it's like
Trust me.
the
You know
fourth
what?
quarter.
You know where we get the 30 burger from? Well, Marshawn Lloyd is back. Yeah, baby. Marshawn Lynch
Here
Lloyd.
we go.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
Here we go.
Who? That's his name.
Marshawn Lynch
Who?
Lloyd.
your new favorite player. That's his name.
But
I'm gonna-
what bothers me is giving up these goddamn late touchdowns in fucking garbage times. Like, stop that shit. You know what I mean? I want to see us. You know, the score to be a hell of a lot better.
I hate that play not to lose fucking defense too, John. But
Yeah.
I don't know what else you do. I don't know what else they do. I don't know what else to do.
Well,
Bend over.
I mean, to be fair, Jaden Daniels had found a soft spot in the zone for a
In
bit
the
because
middle.
we were running a lot of the same coverage, and I can't bitch because Jaden Daniels did his job. It's just Hafley needs to mix it up just a little bit more.
That's our only weakness on
my
the defense.
only gripe with this defense whatsoever is to mix up the coverages just a little bit more.
I love
we
how
got
he
a hole
played.
in the middle there. We got a hole
Yeah.
in that. In the
I love
side.
how he
Yeah,
paid
and
ode to
also-
the Bears during the game, the Doinks.
Oh boy. But also I mentioned another thing I want to see more of from this defense is I need to see them excel in what they did in the very area where they were very much one of the best at last season, and that was creating turnovers.
Yeah. I'd like to see some of these interceptions actually happen instead of watching
Well,
it bounce out of McKinney's hands.
You got this their front forward are getting too much pressure. They ain't getting no interceptions.
I was going to say, with all the
They don't
pressure,
got time to throw the ball.
I was going to say, you'd think there'd be more air balls for them to get.
But it's all
Right.
thinking done. That's all they can do because they don't got time to throw deep. They don't have time.
Everybody, let's give praise to Keyshawn Nixon. It's time to give
yeah.
him praise.
Hell yeah.
It's time to
yeah.
give him praise.
Yeah.
The best
We was
the
giving them
best
crap. We
defensive
were.
the
Yeah,
best defensive game of his career with us.
Yeah, 5 pass breakups. He was all over.
Even last week he was good.
Yep.
Yeah.
And-
Oh yeah, no, but
and-
last night he shined. He on Debo and on fucking McLaurin on
Yeah.
both of them. He was-
Yeah, I'll be honest with you. Like, I wanted him.
Here, take this time to absolutely pound the table for Carry On Valentine.
yeah.
This kid should be our other starting corner. Did you see how much he locked down Scary Terry when he was on him?
Yeah.
Oh, 100%.
Oh yeah, he was
Mhm.
amazing last
Bro,
night.
It just
He's
makes
so underrated.
Bo knows Nixon. Bo wasn't out there, bro. I mean, Bo was,
You're welcome, Yinzer.
That's a fair point, Yinzer.
Oh, here he
We've
goes.
got a Nick.
But
You
also,
got a dick. I mean, Nick.
but
He's here.
also,
Kills my
if
back.
anything, another corner I think this thing who would definitely need to be acknowledged, despite what little he did in this game. We finally got to see the debut of the corner that we got in free agency, Nate Hobbs.
Yeah.
Despite
Yeah.
that penalty, the penalty he got, he was decent as well.
Yeah.
There's
And
a
then
really
McKinney had a
stupid.
good penalty, too.
There's a really idiotic Lions fan on this post that's trying to tell me that 240 yards, 2 touchdowns, and 0 interceptions on average a game is pedestrian. And so I pulled out this beautiful stat where Tom Brady averages 260 yards, less than 2 touchdowns a game, and more than 0 interceptions a game for his career. Is that pedestrian then? And he has one of the best averages in history, by the way.
Yeah.
I've never seen a team cope so hard.
Yeah.
Had
You
the
mean,
success
bro,
rate.
I don't know. I don't call that coping.
Well,
I
wait.
call that just like fucking losing it.
Mind you guys, he has a 120 passer rating right now.
Yeah.
I forgot
Yeah.
to mention that.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, they're all like
Yeah.
Goff needs are Love needs to prove that he earned that he deserves that $50 million you guys give him. What,
Well,
bro? Anybody that knows, we're quite happy with Love.
The
He
throws
don't
that
have to
he's
prove shit to
making,
me,
right?
bro.
The throws
And-
that he's
and here's
making
the
are
thing.
winning throws.
Yep.
All
And
you
here's
have to
the
do,
thing.
All you have to do is go on the stats of quarterbacks, of the highest rated quarterbacks. Who's number 3? Jordan Love, baby.
Yeah.
He's got a Bill, the motherfucking Packer fan, to take a motherfucking victory lap.
Hi, Jermopar.
It, man. I actually made it up Friday for once.
Well,
I got to leave and come right
something
back.
You're
All right.
good, bud.
Go
all
ahead,
right,
Adam.
Bill.
That was quick.
But another thing to say about folks saying he needs to earn that money, I think some folks still are not very fully aware of how that cap works. And even then, I keep telling folks, this is the first year of the contract that Jordan Love is playing out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If
It's
he's
not
going
even 30 million. It's like
if
29 mil.
It's just like the Micah Parsons thing. When there's 3, 4, 5 DNs that are making more money than Micah Parsons in the next few years, especially with the cap going up $20 million a year, is it really like what do you? People just think that there's just no money, bro. We seen when we needed to pay Devontae Adams, the cap is a fucking myth. We all did more money than the Raiders did.
You signing bonus doesn't count against the cap. That's why they got such a big amount of money, bro. I mean, Micah got paid $120 million guaranteed when he signed his name.
I mean, another thing
Until all
too.
these rival fans stop playing with Russ Ball's name.
But
Stop playing with Russ Ball's name.
There's
Right,
also
bro?
incentives that don't count against the dead cap.
Yeah. There's ways around it, man. I mean, right now, this year on the cap, it's $29 million for Jordan Love and $9 million for Micah. That's what they.
Hey, and I just want to make it clear to everybody watching. We got 70 people watching. If anyone knows Kyle the douchebag, and you see him cheering, you tell him he is not allowed to celebrate. He did not want Parsons.
He didn't want Parsons.
He is forbidden to celebrate.
Wait, hold on, Nick, or Bill.
He's my buddy and all, but he is not allowed to celebrate.
Hold on, Bill. You forgot what he said too about Jordan Love.
What?
Don't you remember the whole reasons why he didn't want to get rid of Parsons?
Oh yeah, because we can't draft a quarterback in the next 2 years. First round.
Yeah.
Oh,
They know we're gonna move on for Love.
So Eric, when you see your buddy Kyle, you make sure to give him what you want to give Hampton.
Look, I know that I may
time to get your hunting rifle, Dorn.
I may say some certain shit like I didn't like the Van Ness pick. I don't like
Or the Matthew Golden pick.
Yeah, but I would never say, why the fuck would we trade for Micah Parsons? That's just dumb. Like what?
You sound like a Bear fan when you say dumb shit like
tell you the
that.
truth, he understands the trade now because he's went to the last 2 games. So
I was gonna say that Michael Parsons effect will do that to you.
I keep telling him he ain't allowed to right, man. Fuck that.
It's not just his impact on the field, it's the effectiveness in the crowd, the team. He pumps everybody up and makes us believe.
Well,
like, that's a huge deal.
That's just like our draft pick. That's Terrell. Fucking in the garbage time. Well, let's throw him in there. He gets a half a sack. You know what I mean?
Sterling Sharp was in the crowd. You know,
not even that. Look how good our fucking cornerbacks are looking.
You should have heard what Sterling Sharp was saying. Sterling Sharp said, you know what I mean, because you know how he was getting his you know, everything retired during getting the name and all that. He was saying, man, when Micah came out, that was one of the loudest chants I ever heard in Packers.
They were talking about that. They were talking about that on what's that dude that's really famous? He's like the most famous Packer fan that there is.
Oh,
Nick
not
Reed,
Ramage, but
yeah,
he runs that frozen tundra.
Not Matt Ramage, but
the dude that has a YouTube channel and he got hella famous.
Oh, Grossi.
Oh yeah, Grossi.
Tom Grossi.
He was fan of the year last year. Yeah.
He said that
Tom
people that were at
Grossi,
the game were telling him
I still
that
watch
that was
his
the
channel
loudest.
too.
He said that the people that were at the game that he talked to said that they told him that was the loudest they've ever heard it be in the stadium ever. And
That's
these are
I heard
like ticket
Well,
holders.
the night
that's what Sterling Sharp was saying.
Why I got the night Jordan Love's first debut in Lambeau Field was pretty fucking loud too, though. Yeah. When they first announced he was the very last person they announced. They shut all the lights off and had like these laser white lights go. Dude, it was pretty fucking epic, bro.
You know, it was pretty cool.
Go ahead.
You know, it was pretty loud too when Clifford made his debut.
Shut up, man.
The boos were pretty loud on that one.
Look at Isaac.
One thing I love too.
I'll tell you what.
Underestimate. I'll go ahead, Ada.
if there's one chant I definitely enjoyed that was very loud to hear was the
Thank you,
Jared.
Yeah, I knew you were going to say
Yeah.
that, dude.
Yeah, that was nice, man. That
People
was nice.
underestimate the overall impact of a trade like that. For example, like the team that he got traded to, he's best friends already with Rasheed Walker. They already know each other from Penn State. He's friends with Jordan Love. He's friends with Xavier McKinney. Him and Josh Jacobs are already like becoming like best friends and shit.
They already boys. They already boys.
He's already talking about how much he likes Van Ness. The team fucking loves him, man.
Bro, do you see? Honestly,
even
do
the
you see
fans,
Van
dude,
Ness?
that's what he's loving. Like, dude, he's like a hero down there now. You know what
Seriously,
I mean?
But
Van Ness has got his get off just like Micah. He's like it just takes
Yeah.
off just as fast as Micah. I swear to God.
But Nick, what do you mean? Lions fans were saying he was toxic to teammates and his back is broken.
Cowboys
Well, all offseason, all I had to hear from Rob was I wanted a one sack
Don't
pass
forget the
rusher.
main thing, boys. We're never going to stop the run.
Yeah, never gonna stop the run.
Now we got
Hutchinson.
We are going to
go
have
ahead.
two pass rushers. We are going to have two pass rushers with a sack a game. We are going to have.
We're
two.
giving up
What
like
do
an
we have,
average of
8 sacks
47
already in
yards
2
a game
games?
rushing.
Yeah, Gary's got 2.5, bro. In
And,
2 games.
and remember,
2.5.
remember Hutchinson's gonna
Devontae
have
Wyatt
more
has 2
tackles
sacks.
and sacks than Parsons.
I
Bates had
was
more
saying this-
tackles.
I was saying this earlier on the morning show where, bro, the drastic improvement that we needed with that trade, or maybe, you know what, maybe Green Bay just saw it because I'm not on the field with them every day. Maybe Green Bay really saw that Devontae Wyatt was that much fucking better. But he is drastically better this year.
And Wooden really steps up. Dude.
Yeah, Wooden helps a lot.
I promise you, Gary's looking at our defense going, damn, we got the wrong fucking Packer. We got all those guys to choose from, and we got the wrong one.
Did you see Skip Bayless bitching the whole time this morning?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They said
Hey,
if you
Nick-
tried to do the same deal in Madden, it refuses it.
Yep.
Hey Nick. Hey Nick.
That's funny,
What
bro.
up?
Who called that Devontae Wyatt pick?
We did.
Was it
Me and Isaac
was it
did.
me and you? Was it me and you?
Me and Isaac. It was me.
Go
and
ahead and
Isaac.
put up the picture of Ernie and Bert. Go ahead.
That's right. Put it up. Put it up. We're on our little buddies. Boosting buddies.
Do it.
or better yet, you could put up the picture of Matt LaFleur with the belt since 2 games straight we didn't put belt to ass.
Now think
Belt
about
to
that.
ass.
No team has scored on us outside the 4th quarter.
You know,
Think of it that way.
I do like that belt one, but I also love this one. Since they all tell FTP, we just added somebody else to the list of FBP. Fucked by the pack.
Bro, we just took the first
That's
offense and
funny,
the 5th
dude.
offense from last year, and they scored a total of 3
Well,
touchdowns on us.
you guys want to see? You want to see Isaac and Nick when they go out? Here
Sure.
it is. Here it is.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
See what happens when you give Dorton controls.
And Yinzer are playing the Cleveland Browns next.
Yep. You ran Isaac.
No.
You ran Isaac off of
Phrase
that.
that. We're gonna put belt to ass to the Cleveland Browns. next.
Yeah.
Yeah, but there's a Myles Garrett and there's a Zach Tom missing. So this game might be a little bit closer.
I saw that Zach Tom was unconfirmed that he's not playing yet. He's still
Yeah,
could
Ken,
play.
can you confirm he's not playing? I mean, how
Well,
many days?
I heard
got an oblique
I
tear.
heard he's got an
Tear.
oblique tear.
Yeah.
Yeah, he
and
might be out for
it
a
was-
couple weeks.
But it was unconfirmed that he would not play this week.
I have. That's what I mean. I didn't hear that he was out, but I mean, oblique tear, fellas. I mean, last time that happened, that was was
Bro,
it Musgrave and Torres
played with a
oblique?
lacerated kidney, dog. Like, you can play with an oblique tear.
Yeah, bro. I mean, some guys are tough, bro, but I don't.
Thank
want
God
them
we
to
got extra
die.
few days. You know, I think
Is that guy's pitcher really? Oh, I thought that was Roger Goodell over there. I was like, has he got Roger Goodell up on his?
I thought it was like Jay Fox, to be truthful with you.
Daniels did do great last year. We're not saying that he wasn't.
So,
I
Nick,
will
what's
say-
your thoughts on this golden pick still? You still not liking it or what?
Well, he had 0 catches for fucking 0 yards. I mean,
Well, it's not his fault. Jordan Love missed him.
It was funny before the game. Mike, the Bear fan, was talking about. We were having a conversation about Romeo Dobbs, and he's like, "He hasn't impressed me yet." Touchdown, Romeo Dobbs. You know what I mean?
What?
Catch by Romeo Dobbs. I'm like, Mike,
Bro, you know what I find funny? The announcers
Romeo
were
Dobbs
talking.
looked good this year.
No, he was good this game for sure, dude. He was.
The announcers were talking about how do you stop Green Bay's offense, and they're like neutralize the wide receivers. All offseason, I heard how we got no wide receivers. We don't got anybody. But now the key to stopping our offense is to neutralize the wide receivers.
Well, look, as much as
it makes sense to me.
As much as I agreed that we didn't have a solid wide receiver one, we were still figuring that out. The thing is, when all your receivers are 22, 23 years old, and then 3 years later, they're going to be much more matured, much more acclimated.
And this guy is behind it all.
Oh, man.
That's another thing that we're trying to tell Lions fans. They're like, no, Dan Campbell will be just fine without his coordinators. Bro, he is not an X's and O's guy. The last time that he called the plays, they won 3 fucking games, okay? Matt LaFleur steps on the field immediately and takes over all control of the offense, the quarterback, everything.
Bro, the biggest example you could use is we got Joe Barry. Our defense is 26. We put Jeff Hafley. We go right to 6. Now look at the pieces he's got and where he's taking our defense. We're going to be a top 3 defense.
We were saying this morning. Me and John Dorn were talking about this morning on the show that I'm really scared that Hafley's going to get a head coaching job.
Yeah.
Hopefully we get the ring this year, and he says, I'm going to stick around for a couple more for a dynasty.
No, we'll just have to start some rumors about him, like he don't put his cart back at the grocery store.
Yeah, he hates kids. He hates kids.
We're gonna be Lion fans going. We'll pay him enough money where you never want to leave.
Yeah. We'll just have Eric call him every day and give a rant.
Nick, get your massage hands out, Nick. You're gonna have
why
to go
he shouldn't leave.
Well,
do some work, bud.
When it comes to us playing the Browns next, which receiver would you consider a problem to match up the cover? Because
obviously fucking Jerry Jeudy. It's Jerry Jeudy.
Yeah, I was going to say he's the only one that you have any sort of trepidation about.
What about the tight end?
What about Njoku?
Yeah, Njoku. That's what I mean. Yeah, what about
him? You think Flacco's going to have time to actually throw it to him?
No,
I think Flacco's going to retire after this game. I think this is the retirement party for him.
Yeah, I think so too. Yeah.
Bro, you think you can take the hits that Jaden and Goff took? No way. He's not going to be able to take those.
I think they better put Sanders in there.
Wonder, does Joe Flacco have the mobility of a statue like Jared Goff too?
He is immobile. You know the guy that I actually think we might hurt, and I don't want this to happen. I don't want anybody to get hurt. Obviously, I'm not even joking when I say this. I think when we play the Bengals, Joe Burrow might get hurt.
Oh, yeah, with how terrible their offensive line is.
Did you see how many times he got destroyed last game? It was bad.
Oh, yeah.
I've changed my whole outlook on the way they look. Holy fuck, bro.
It was so bad. Myles Garrett might as well have been taking snaps under center.
Yeah.
Jamar Chase had under 2 points for fantasy. I mean, it was unbelievable.
And to me, that's just the price you pay when it comes to how much money off your cap you invest in 3 different guys. Like you pay all this money, to Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, and T. Higgins, and yet you still couldn't put a competent O-line around him, and you still got question marks on your defense.
You still got to pay Hendrickson too.
Yeah.
You know what the thing is though, with the Bengals, your defense is so bad, and I'm not saying having Trey Hendrickson doesn't make your defense better, because it obviously does. But
did Slayton go over there?
Yep.
Did the Browns? Yep. Okay.
But their defense is such a travesty that it almost makes sense not to pay him, because you have to fix so many holes on your defense that when you pay Trey Hendrickson, what are you going to do about your corners and your safeties and your linebackers? How are you going to get these guys to come over?
Yeah, that's why they should have traded him in the offseason. And before we got Micah Parsons, it came out from Cincinnati that we were talking to them about Hendrickson too.
Yep. Thank God we got Parkinson's.
Yeah.
Parkinson's.
Parkinson's. Oh man. Oh no.
No.
Damn, Jordan, you're losing it, bud. You're losing it.
I'm getting Parkinson's just watching him play, man.
How many more
we're handing out to other quarterbacks?
How many more games do you think in a row we're going to have four sacks?
I think the sacks are more ramp up because I think they're going to open him up. They're taking a leash off him. I think in the Browns game, they're leash off. He's bitching right.
I still think they might ease a little bit this game. I'm expecting
Cowboys game full tilt. He's the pass rush rate.
No, he's getting mad. He wants to be off the leash. He said it just in the interview today.
That's what
he wants off that leash.
He affects the pass rush at 20% right now on a snap count.
Yeah, he wants
right now.
That leash.
When they turn him loose, bro, I mean, look out.
Mm-hmm. And like I said this morning, the fucking cool thing about this dude, he played 3 different positions on the defensive line last night. He played on the left side to start. Then he went on the right side. He took Tunsil head on and destroyed his ass. Then he went inside and helped Edgerrin Cooper get in there 50,000 fucking times. Every time we are utilizing him the way that he was meant to be utilized. The Cowboys were not maximizing his potential to make his other players around him better. They
let him put a voice in it. That's why. Hafley said that in one of his interviews that he's very, very football smart.
Oh, very.
Everything that Hafley's given up.
And that he already came with all kinds of different ideas that Jeff Hafley loved.
Yeah,
Jeff Hafley even said, I have a whole bunch of plays already drawn up what you can do that I'm just waiting to release.
Yeah,
Hafley's already given him most of that playbook, and Parsons can already spit it back to him almost word for word.
So he's the opposite of Jamarcus Russell, basically.
Well, the week before the Lions game, he knew 80% of the playbook like the back of his hand, they said. Minimum of 80%.
One thing I wonder when we started talking about Hafley possibly trying to be a head coach, I wonder if this trade makes such an impact as well on Hafley that he goes, you know what? I don't want to leave because I want to coach Micah Parsons in this defense.
Well, I think they might do. They might put him actually like a coach, like a head coach, but like below the floor. You know what I mean?
Just you starting to sound like Lion fans, bro. I mean, that's what Jim Johnson was, bro.
I was going to say that's why I hope we get the Super Bowl this year, and it entices them to say, you know, I might stay so we get a dynasty first. Give me a couple more years of experience in the NFL. Yeah. I'm hoping. That don't mean it's going to happen like that.
If he stays for another 3-4 years and then leaves, I'll be happy with it. But just don't leave next year, please.
I was going to say,
stay another year, bro.
2 more years, I'm fucking happy.
I think for his best thing for him is actually to stay, just get more experience in the NFL, more being, you know what I mean, being around how to coach, you know, and everything else as a head coach. And
I mean, bro, you could go from the greatest defense to shit if you go.
So you guys been live for 42 minutes and Eric hasn't done a rant.
Eric, give us a rant about the Bears game.
Give us a rant to start for our start of the season.
Eric talks as much as Charlie Chaplin, bro.
He doesn't even know who Charlie Chaplin is.
I know. You know who Charlie Chaplin is, bro?
He has no idea who Charlie Chaplin is. See, look, I told you, bro. Silent actor, never talked, just acted. One of the greatest.
Eric, you gotta give us a rant about the Bears and Lions game. Who you think is gonna win and why?
Bears are getting it.
I got Chicago. I got the Bears, man. To be honest, you know why? Because
the Bears.
Number one, I have a bet going on. I know that guy's not around anymore, but I didn't forget about our bets. So you best believe I will be keeping
my eye lurking. He's still lurking.
He's still lurking, bro. He's not far. He's not.
No, he's
not.
If
you can find Bigfoot, you can find him.
No, you have a better chance of finding him than Bigfoot, bro.
If they still sell IPA, he's around.
Hey, no, and Bill, just know you know his address. So if he doesn't pay up, I want you to go after him for me. So Chad, if you
we'll sign him up for a bunch of junk mail. Fuck it.
That's right. We'll order pizza and
we'll send him a bunch of magazine subscriptions.
Now, one player I do want to talk about here that I've given an insane amount to shit to, or an insane amount of shit to from last year was Javon Bullard. He looks damn good already so far. Granted, it's not in coverage that he's making the plays; it's more in run support.
It's
But
different
he's
when you
good.
play
You're finally
nickel.
showing up.
When you play nickel safety, it's different in this defense. One thing I've noticed, like the reason why Xavier McKinney looks just absolutely like he doesn't even play in the games is because they can't even get the ball down the field. So
No, they can't.
he doesn't need to do anything.
Yeah. Yeah.
When you're throwing the ball 5 yards on average every fucking play, Xavier McKinney's just standing there the whole game going, man, this is an easy paycheck, bro. I'm
Fuck you.
just sitting here.
Come on, throw it my way, at least once. Come on.
Well, I think after last year they refused to throw his way anyway.
Yeah, you know that would make a lot of sense, Nick.
Yeah. But you know what?
Unfortunately for them, Evan Williams is starting to come on like crazy.
I was just
So
about
it's
to say
almost
that.
it don't matter what side you throw to, you're going to be boned.
Evan Williams picks off Goff, of course, because Xavier McKinney's on the other side. But Javon Bullard last night, man, he fucking drilled Jaden Daniels when he was trying to take off. He fucking
hell yeah.
whacked him.
Yeah, Daniels got his ass beat yesterday. Holy shit, him like 3-4 times. It seems like, how would you get out of that?
That's what I was going to say. I got to hand it to Jaden Daniels. He is one tough bastard for being as thin as he is.
Yeah.
Because he took some absolute wallow.
Yeah,
I actually like Jaden Daniels. I really don't dislike the kid in any way.
Yeah, he's a good ass player.
I don't dislike the guy either. I just think he's a little bit small to be running with the reckless style that he runs with.
How about, how about that run by Jordan Love?
Yeah. He destroyed that safety. Oh
Dude,
my
that
god.
dude looked like he was fucking about to see stars for a minute.
The safety put his head down and
something
Jordan
else.
just ran right through
Hey,
his
did you
ass.
guys see after the game where Cooper took his son Gibbs for a walk?
Well, that's nice of him being such a good father.
Right.
The edge of darkness.
Man.
It sucks about Reed, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
He started out the game so good.
He's already, dude, that kind of makes me wonder. He was already playing with a fractured foot. Now he's got a broken leg. This is how his career is going to be.
Well, one thing about it, Golden's going to get more opportunities now.
We make fun of Hutchinson for being the bionic man. Like Jaden Reed's going to really be the actual.
Yeah, but when you
bionic
think
man.
about it, we got Romeo Dobbs, Golden, and then Watson coming back. Plus, Wicks and Heath have actually been showing up.
Yeah.
Did you guys see that video where Hutchinson goes, "Yeah, I don't want any more bionic in me." Pause.
Yeah,
He's like, well, let's move on.
So, do you think when the
That
Lions
was
got to
a
pay him?
Great video.
Do you think when the Lions have to pay Hutch, do you think he's gonna be paid more than Parsons?
No,
I don't. He ain't worth it. He ain't worth it.
It depends
Because
on the
he's not
team
showing
that
up
show
right
up.
now. So I don't know.
I'll tell you what, Bill. If he keeps having these 0 tackles, 0 sack games, I don't think they're going to pay him. I think they're going to be like, "Look, you're washed."
It doesn't matter what we think
He's
they're
gonna
going to
get to
what
Darius.
they're going to pay him, bro. Because
Yeah,
they don't
Bill
have
Gates has more tackles than you.
Hopefully they give him $60 million. Hope they get $60 million.
I know. I hope he's
What I want to know is there a milk carton out there with Hutch's picture on it?
Well, the
I have
crazy
the
thing
meme.
is, according to Over the Cap, not this year, but next year, the Lions owe Jared Goff $69 million.
Yeah, $69 million. Yeah. Next year.
So is this the last dance?
Oh,
They got to get some offensive line help.
John Thorne called that about a week ago. Is
Wait,
this-
Their window is
Wait,
closing.
hold on.
the window's
John
already
Thorne.
been shut, but is it going to get locked?
We
John
shut that
Thorne.
bitch. Too.
What-
We shut
what
that
have the
bitch.
Lions become
Slammed it
again?
shut, buddy. We slammed it shut.
John Thorne,
Jared
what have the Lions become again?
Who's go Lions? It became the same old Lions.
There you go, buddy.
Jared
National
Here's the
order
thing.
has been restored to the NFC North.
Here's
Yeah.
the thing. It's one thing to have 0 stats because Micah Parsons in 2 games doesn't have a shitload of stats, but it's another thing to have no fucking pressures. You don't affect the defensive line in any
Taking
way. You
back
didn't
the
help
North.
anybody. So like when Micah Parsons has a sack and 2 tackles, but do you see the pressures that he's getting? Do you see the
Bro,
double
yeah.
teams? Do you see
Do you
the
see-
opening of the hole?
He got triple
Yes.
teamed last night and still got through.
Oh, you know what the funny thing is? This one Lions fan was like, "Oh, he's still injured and he had no preseason or anything." Micah Parsons.
Bro, I'm a firm
That's like Aaron
believer that
Rodgers.
there,
He used to skip all that shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm a firm believer there would be a lot more calls if they fucking would just start focusing on the fact that he's being held almost I mean, the dude is being
Yeah.
held by them almost every other
Dude,
player.
I was watching Sewell, however you say that clown's name, put
Sewell.
his face in the mask. Dude, he was putting his face all in his mask the whole
Bro,
fucking game.
every time
The whole game.
every time
Not
I
like
look,
all kinds of still pictures.
Micah's coming in. I see an arm around his neck, bro.
Yeah.
Every
Can I be
fucking
honest though?
time.
Can I be honest though? That's a Matt LaFleur problem at that point. You need to put that tape and send it to the NFL.
Don't talk about floor like that.
No, seriously though, the way that you fix that is you show the NFL, you send the tape in, and then they start going, yeah, you know what? He's actually right. He's getting fucking held a bunch.
Like every other play.
The refs to pay attention, yes.
Yeah, Nick's on to something here because this is
Damn, Nick, you were right. Wow.
this is kind of a problem with the Matt LaFleur coach teams because don't forget how many times Rashawn Gary was getting held last year, like Micah Parsons is getting held now, and was not getting any calls for it.
It's
Bro,
almost
they're
like,
holding Van Ness, they're holding Gary, they're holding Micah, they're holding the whole fucking defense.
I gotta be honest. It almost feels like an ego thing. Like, I don't care that he's being held. We're still gonna fuck you up. Like, it's almost
Yeah,
like
no,
that.
that's. I think that they're not calling it because they would be having to call it almost every other play. Because,
Okay,
I
well,
mean,
then don't do
seriously,
it.
bro,
Don't
they are
do it,
holding
then.
this
Don't hold.
defense.
If you don't want to get called for holding all the time, don't fucking hold them.
Don't hold, right? But how do you handle an aggressive defense? Because
When do you see
honestly,
us
guys,
wrapping
they're
our
fucking flying around down there.
When do you
They're
see us
fucking-
grabbing a dude's face mask or wrapping our arm around their neck all fucking game? Our offensive
Yeah.
line doesn't do it.
Yeah, no, 100%, bro.
You don't see Jenkins and Tom fucking doing that shit all game,
Nope.
bro. If
Nope.
Sue was so good, stop grabbing his face mask.
Yeah.
Bro, that's the same thing that we got the call on the pass. He had his arm around dude's neck when he was coming in. I mean, our guy did it. What's his name?
Sean Ryan did
Sean
it.
Ryan did it.
Oh,
Ryan
Nick,
did
you
it.
know,
Yeah, Ryan did it. Ryan did it.
Nick, you know what's
Yeah,
gonna
he
come if
fucked
we
up.
start
He didn't
getting the
even need
calls.
to either. His holding
You know what's
didn't
gonna
help the
come.
play.
You know what's gonna come as soon as we get the calls. Oh, Packers get all the calls.
Which is funny because we actually have less penalties called for us in our favor and less
Yeah.
yards for us right
Bro.
now. Last
Yeah.
night the Commanders got a million fucking calls, dude.
In 2 games, we got a 5-minute clip of nothing but holding calls on Micah and half the defense. I promise you, there's already a.
Oh yeah.
I mean, 2 games
And
in,
Kraft.
there's at least a 5-minute clip.
Fucking Nate Hobbs, dude. That was a dumb penalty.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
stupid.
And that was actually a tacky fucking, I mean, ticky tacky
That was
fucking.
they were yeah. It was
that
kind
was,
of
they shouldn't even called it.
What about people bitching about Keyshawn Nixon when he stopped Noah Brown from catching that ball on third down? They're like, oh my God, he's holding it. What about when he fucking shoved him,
Yeah.
full-blown stiff-armed him off of him? That's a penalty, bro.
Yeah,
So nothing got called.
that's what I was bitching about. How could that one not be offensive pass interference?
And next he come running right back and punched the ball right out of this thing.
But to
Right.
be honest, that
Fucking
last PBU kind of was like pass
He had
interference.
5
He was
of them.
he was mugging the shit out of him,
Do
bro.
you know
He
how
really was.
do you know how rare it is to have 5 pass breakups in one game? That doesn't
That's-
happen very often.
That's why I said how many times did I don't remember Jair doing it. How many times?
Bro,
I mean, fuck,
Jair
bro.
looked like shit with the Ravens.
I'm just saying,
Yeah.
and even in his prime, how many times did he have a 5 PBU game?
I feel bad about saying
I'm
this.
sorry,
'cause
guys. I
was
don't
on the
remember
Jair train.
Well, to be fair,
Oh.
they didn't throw Jair's way a lot.
Oh, I
But
know.
the
I know
times
what.
that
I
they
know what.
did, he did not look very good.
No, he looked,
I know
he
when
looked
that
horrible.
happened. Rob,
What?
there's a guy named Justin Jefferson.
I mean, yeah, you're right. I'm not saying Jair didn't handle him, but
Yeah.
I'm just saying if Nixon continues to play like he's playing, bro. I mean, we gave him all kinds of shit. And he
yeah,
really
look.
talked. He took it personally. The fans were giving him gripe.
Look,
Yeah.
I'm
He's
not going to
elevated his
pretend.
game. He's
I'm not going to
elevated.
pretend though that Nixon individually is doing these great things because the fact that they have to get the ball out of their hands so quick, and he knows
Yeah.
that it's so easy to jump these passes the way that they are.
Bro, that's a veteran guy though. He knows
Yeah,
to
but
do
the
that. He
second,
knows to
the
play it
second
like
that the quarterback has 4 seconds and Nixon has to hold on to his guy, we're going to see Nixon suck again, bro.
No, come on, bro. Come on.
No,
I
for
hope
real.
we don't, Nick. I hope you're
say
wrong.
the
I hope
next
you're
thing
wrong
you
about
get
that, bro.
I hope I'm wrong
Nixon
too.
split
but-
up a 50-50 because he'll either make a play on the ball and it'll look outstanding or get burnt to a crisp. I've seen it more than enough times.
Yeah.
But then there's this guy named McKinney. Be like, I got you, bro.
Well, that's true, but Nixon's
He had a
on
penalty
Evan
last
Williams'
night too,
side.
though, bro. He got one too last
Nixon's
night.
on Evan
Yeah,
Williams'
yeah.
side, though, who also picks the ball off anyway.
Yeah, he had to hold Ertz right there. Ertz was gonna beat him on that little route, so it was
Yeah.
like, ah,
Yeah.
I got him.
He got that one too. Hey, yeah.
Yeah.
But what
I'm telling you, that's our only soft spot is in the middle there where the tight end plays.
Some of our penalties, that Sean Ryan holding didn't affect the play in any fucking way. He didn't help. Like, you didn't need to hold the guy. And then Love gets the ball out of his hands, throws a fucking dime for a touchdown, and it gets exonerated. It gets nullified because it's like, dude, he had 2 of them last night. Sean Ryan also got the holding penalty when Josh Jacobs got that first down when we were driving down the Cranwell.
You know, I like Jacob getting 11 touchdowns in a row.
Oh, yeah. The record's 12. So
12. Yeah, record is 12.
The record's 12. He's going to shatter it. Let's go, guys. He's just going to keep it
by
going.
LaDainian Tomlinson.
He's going to run over fucking Myles Garrett to do it.
Yeah, that's right. Step out his face. Step out his face.
Hey, fellas. Something else that comes to my mind about our game last night. Well, you know, when it came to the experts who win our game between us, only one person chose the Commanders to win.
It wasn't even the Bears fan. What's his name? Adam Rank. It wasn't even him. It was.
I watched the hour-long John Gruden break it down, and he picked the Commanders to beat us too.
Yeah, so did I.
Was that who it is, or who?
No,
no. But that's where I found out about Bill. That's fucking awesome. Jacory, that guy, they just call him Bill because his name's so fucking
Yeah, he just likes to be called Bill. That's it.
Bill, just
you know who's safe too is Dobbs. He was in the speculation for being traded.
He ain't traded now.
With Reed getting injured, I think those trade talks go bye-bye.
I still say
losing Reed for sure is gonna.
I still would have made the trade for DK Metcalf. If we did that shit, I swear we'd be fucking monsters.
Probably.
Right now.
In week 6, and we get Watson back because he had to stay out 4 weeks.
I was going to say there's our monster that Nick's going to absolutely love.
Yeah, I just want to say, give our page a like, man. Give our page a like. We need that.
Oh, absolutely.
Hey, for our offense, it's Watt, son, and then for our defense, it's Parr, son.
I'm really not going to expect anything from Watson when he gets back. I got to be honest.
No, I actually like Parsons being back. Watson being back.
Like he was taking over as the number 1 receiver.
I would rather give Savion Williams the shot, to be honest.
I actually like Watson being. I mean, what he does is stretch the defense.
Yeah, he does
really well.
Savion Williams did that last night too.
Kind of. He did it on multiple horizontally.
If you go look at the Tucker Kraft play where he got, I don't know, what was it, like 50 yards or whatever it was. Go look at that play. Savion Williams stretches the safety out all the way down the sideline, and it leaves Tucker Kraft. And not only that, if you actually look on the left side, I think Musgrave was actually even more open on that play. There was no one around.
Yeah. Oh, what about Jacobs being wide open? That if he would have got that pass from Love,
he'd have thrown him to the flat.
In.
That was a touchdown. That was a walking touchdown, bro. He had him open in the flat.
Yeah, but he was looking the wrong way.
Well, Jordan Love has this thing that he learned from Aaron Rodgers where it's like, if it's not going to get you 40 yards, he's just not interested.
It was second and goal at the 8-yard line, bro. I mean,
another habit I mentioned before that Jordan Love got from Rodgers is he's knowing the right time and place to throw the ball away if he doesn't see what he likes.
Yeah. Well, one thing he didn't get from Rodgers was
major credit for this year, because last year he didn't know when to give up on a play, and it cost us a couple of times. This year he's sped up that clock a bit more.
Well, last night he threw it away a bunch just because he was getting rushed. It was like good. Thank you for throwing the ball into the dirt.
When you got a defense like we got, you can do that. You know what I mean?
Hey, one thing he didn't, get from Rodgers is he actually looks for tight ends.
Yeah. Well, he didn't get a tight end damn near crippled, so I can kind of see why. But on that note of tight ends breaking their neck.
Before you say that, I haven't seen Jordan Love throwing triple coverage yet. Good.
Yet.
Hopefully we
don't. But we want to thank everybody for watching. Thank you guys that took your time to comment. Thanks, everybody, for being on the panel. We got ourselves one hell of a football team this year. And as always, it's go, Pack, go.
Yeah, yo, it's game time. Ain't no messing around. Huddle Huddle Sports Network, the best in town. From NFL rumors to the latest trends, we got all your sports, just tune in, my friends. Catch us on Roku, Fire Stick, take your pick. Facebook, YouTube, where the action's slick. Daily shows that drop like a bomb. From 10 to 11, it's Ken and Ken, stay calm. Huddle up, catch the vibe, feel the rush. Get your news, get your fills in the clutch. Over 27 podcasts, we breaking it down. Join the team, Huddle Sports, wear the crown. Live every weekday, it's how we roll. Lions Talk with Jeremy B, we taking a stroll. From 11 to 12, don't miss a beat. We break down the game, make the info sweet. The Daily Huddle Podcast, noon to 1. CST Zone, we're just having fun. Toss your doubts, we bring the facts. Tune into the Huddle.